Welcome to today's market update. I'm Maya Keynes. With markets digesting a wave of global economic headlines and crypto showing mixed signals, we're joined by financial expert Eli Sterling to break it all down. Eli, let's start with Argentina. President Milei's shock therapy has brought inflation down from nearly 300% to just over 30%, but at what cost?
That's right, Maya. Milei's austerity measures have slashed inflation dramatically. But they've also sparked public unrest. Energy prices surged 70 to 80% in 1 year. And his party just lost badly in Buenos Aires, a major blow that raises doubts about the sustainability of these reforms.
Turning to the Fed, former PIMCO chief Mohamed El-Erian is calling for structural reform, even suggesting Jerome Powell should step down. What does this mean for markets?
El-Erian warns that the Fed suffers from groupthink and has been consistently late on policy. With political pressure mounting and long-term inflation expectations sitting around 3%, investors are bracing for a possible regime shift, one where fiscal policy overtakes the Fed in driving market moves.
Let's shift to crypto. Ethereum is flashing signals reminiscent of September 2020, just before a massive bull run. How strong are those parallels?
Very strong. ETH just broke above its old 2021 peak near $4,800 and hasn't yet touched its 50-day moving average. If it holds, we could be setting up for a very bullish end of year, possibly even a return of altcoin season.
Now let's talk technicals. We've got several crypto assets with interesting setups. Let's start with SOL USDT on the daily chart. Eli, what's the story here?
SOL is in a strong uptrend, with the ADX above 34 and plus DI dominating. But we're seeing a potential pause near the top of the Fibonacci retracement zone, between $239 and $253. Momentum is cooling, with stochastic RSI dipping into oversold territory. It's consolidating, not necessarily reversing.
And what about AVAX USDT? There's a lot of bullish momentum there.
Exactly. AVAX is showing consistent gold signals and strong volume spikes, especially on September 19th. It's holding above key Fibonacci support and the ZLMA, but it recently got rejected at 35.71 resistance. RSI and stock RSI are pulling back from overbought, so a minor pullback looks likely before any further upside.
Interesting. Now SUI USDT seems to be stuck in a range. What should traders be watching?
Yes, SUI is bouncing between the 23.6% and 38.2% Fibonacci levels, around $3.64 to $3.76. It's showing bullish momentum on the BHS indicator, but price is below the ZLMA and stock RSI is declining. I'd say it's a neutral setup until we get a breakout above $3.76 or a breakdown below $3.64.
Finally, XRP USDT. It looks like it's in a bearish phase. What's your read?
Correct. XRP is in a clear downtrend, below the ZLMA with lower highs and lower lows. The RSI just crossed below 50, and stock RSI is deeply oversold at 5.45. That suggests a potential bounce, but unless it breaks above the middle Bollinger Band, the path of least resistance remains to the downside.
Thanks, Eli. Before we wrap up, what are your key takeaways for tomorrow?
Keep an eye on the Fed narrative and Argentina's political fallout. Both could rattle sentiment. In crypto, watch ETH's breakout potential and whether SOL and AVAX can reclaim key resistance zones. And always manage risk. Volatility isn't done yet.
Thanks for tuning in. I'm Maya Keynes. Stay informed, stay cautious, and we'll see you tomorrow.